Coming up next, we got random acts of service. It's Colin and Paul.
Thank you, everyone. I want to give a thank you to James and Zoom Improv for letting us take your stage for this evening. Yay! We are Random Acts of Service. I am Paul.
And I'm Colin.
And we're putting out the chairs here because we're going to talk for a little bit here about a subject that you give us, and then we'll do some scenes based on what we're talking about. So if I can get a suggestion about a common problem that you've had today, like falling out of the bed or you're out of gas.
Where to eat lunch?
Where to eat lunch. Thank you.
I actually really don't ever have that problem. I usually eat like one of three things. It's like Subway, Chipotle, or Noodles and Company.
You're pretty regular on these things. You're pretty standard.
I don't deviate.
Yeah. I went 5 months without eating any of the same restaurants. We're
The classic 5-month challenge, of course.
Yeah. I went through all the restaurants, all the fast food restaurants, all the silver spoons, all the greasy spoons, the hotel restaurants, the motel restaurants.
Can you clarify what a silver spoon standard is, just for the folks in the room that don't quite
A silver
know?
spoon standard for a restaurant?
Yes.
Well, it's really simple. It's you take your standard greasy spoon that you'd have, like the place where you get gravy and eggs and biscuit, and then you just upscale it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
Denny's.
It is 100% Denny's, or I think like there's a pancake like IHOP.
Oh,
IHOP.
Okay, yeah. So, no, tell me, does living this 5-month challenge have any sort of like health ramifications?
My cholesterol is about 560.
560. Is that average for the American?
It's a little.
Population?
It's a little low for the American population, really.
Okay.
Yeah, the 5-month challenge is really a health thing. We're trying to, by ingesting as much fast food and greasy and silver spoon food as we can, trying to bring it down from basically the lard that is the average American thing.
See, I grew up in the woods. I mean, not like really wood, like the boonies.
The boonies,
They
yeah.
didn't really have like a lot of
Like in Washington?
Yeah, like Granite Falls, Washington, to
Oh.
be more specific. And they didn't. I mean, you don't like get the option to go to like this 5-month challenge kind of thing. Like, there's a lot of like making peanut butter and jelly. Was a lot of what I had growing up.
You poor deprived child.
I mean, because I mean, really, like that's all there was. Like, and we like, I mean, like especially during summertime, there's a lot of peanut butter and jelly every day.
Every day.
Maybe that's why I got consistent. Like Subway and Chipotle and Noodles and Company seem like the most amazing things ever. Because next to PB&J,
That's what
it's kind of magical.
It's brilliant.
This 5K is gonna be awesome.
Oh man! Glad you finally talked me into this.
I just tell you, it's just time to. We gotta get up there. And
We're gonna rock this 5K. I might do 6Ks. Yes, all 6 of them. All 6 from here to that stoplight.
That's not. I don't think you know what the definition of K's is.
Well, it's
It's not kilogram. I'll tell you that.
so to the next stoplight down.
No, you are way off with your. Someone duped you. That pretty girl in accounting duped you again.
Alice is my friend. She wouldn't dupe me.
She definitely duped you. Just like she duped you with that crazy costume party situation we got into in January of all months.
I thought Speedos were perfectly acceptable for a merman costume.
She is duping you. You have been duped by Allison once again. A K is at least 1,000 feet. At least.
At least. Oh God. I've not run 3,000 feet in my life, let alone
6,000 feet. Because we're doing a 5K plus the 1K you added on and just took liberties in this friendship.
I'm crazy, I know. I'm just enthusiastic. I'm constantly going out there and we'll do one more. And look what it's gotten me.
Allison is even here.
Oh, God.
She's not even here. She just said, hey, you should do this 6K or 5K, and she's not even here. What's with that, man?
I don't.
Why would you say yes to something for some girl that you're trying to impress when she's not even here?
Because
I don't care what the cost of this 6K is.
she's got a puppy. That's what it, I mean, I've always wanted a puppy. That's what I want more than anything in my life. And so I did the 6K for a
If
puppy.
you finish, then you don't get a puppy. It's so that they don't put puppies to sleep. You don't
They
like
put
they don't-
puppies to sleep.
Well, yeah, but we're not when you finish the race. That's one for each race that you finish. That's one less puppy. You don't get a puppy. That's just one less puppy that's not knocked off the earth.
Those poor puppies.
You need to read the literature. And I mean, Allison has just got her thumb on you.
She does every day. Every single day. Welcome to the Silver Spoon Cafeteria. If I can have a seat, Rick, you can have a seat.
Oh, this is not what I was expecting at all. This is a lot more personable
No, you know.
than the
Now,
homeless man out there. He, on the other hand, was not very.
no, we'll have him swept off the front
Oh,
steps.
you don't need to
Oh,
do
no.
that for me. I'm all for human rights.
This is
I know he probably doesn't have anywhere else to go. I'm just saying it was.
This is a Silver Spoon Cafe.
Just
You don't do anything that you want.
You don't have to hit him with any sort of spoon. I was just merely saying that it was hard to get in because he was so aggressive.
It's all right. We'll find a fork and we can hit him with a fork.
Whoa! Listen, I'm not saying that. No.
Okay, he's forked now, and all thanks to you.
Oh goodness, I feel horrible. I think it's a problem in
Homelessness is a problem
the
indeed.
world. I mean, it's not my problem.
No, you seem perfectly home, sir.
I work hard.
Mm-hmm. I can tell,
and
yes,
when
yes.
you work hard, nothing bad ever happens to you.
Exactly. So what's your address again, sir?
Well, I actually just moved here.
Oh yeah.
It's 4242 Crunch Drive.
Oh, excellent. That's a very interesting neighborhood that you've chosen, sir. We'll make sure to have our flyer sent out to that.
Thank you.
Later. Yes. So that will be it. So, what will your dining experience be this evening?
You know, well, the guy at the gas station actually really highly recommended this place, and so I figured, you know, why not? Just give me the sampler.
All right, we'll get you one sampler. John, can we get one of the greasy samplers over here? Thank you. One greasy sampler coming up there, sir.
So tell me what there is to do here in town. I'm a bit of an adventurer. I
Well,
like to hunt.
excellent. Well, we have plenty of homeless people.
No, I meant like I like to hunt like wild animals.
Oh, I see. Well, if you wait until later on in the evening, when the bars are open, there's plenty of co-eds around that you can hunt.
Oh my gosh, sir. I like to hunt small, beautiful animals, not.
Oh, I see.
Goodness.
See, the schools aren't in session until next
Oh
September.
my God.
So, whatever you wish, sir, we have it here for you at the Silver Spoon Cafe.
Well, I mean, I recently took up canoeing. If that's
Oh, excellent. We can sit you with a nice canoe platter.
okay.
It will have lots of canoeing foods. It will be very wonderful.
Like trout, perhaps?
Trouts, yes. It is indeed an entire platter full of trouts.
Perfect.
Yes. You're expecting 4 for our party this evening.
Wherever the night takes us.
You know, I didn't think that when we moved to this town that there'd be 4 people who would even want to talk to us. But you know, honey, you're just a miracle worker.
Well, I've been doing a lot of meditating lately, and I just feel like we've been really just selfish, and we needed to expand our horizons and invite more people into the place that we, well, as they say in the books that I've been reading, more sacred. We need to bring them, to our sacred space.
We need to bring them inside of our home, as it were.
Yeah, to the Holy Canal.
Let them raise the rod of peace.
That's right. Taste the pillar of truth.
Let loose the fountains of joy.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. 4 people. 4 whole people.
You know, it's kind of weird. I figured they would have been here by now. It's been, we're supposed to be here 3 hours ago.
You don't think that they lied to you?
Evite can be tricky.
Yeah.
I get confused sometimes with the Gmail, the Hotmail, the Yahoo.
I find them all completely confusing, and I logged onto Amazon.com once and ended up with a small elephant that I ordered. I don't know how I got it. It's their online stuff.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it is a delightful elephant. I think it ties the room together perfectly.
Yeah, I think he's just, this gray pachyderm is what this room really needed.
It sure did.
Yeah. With a small doily on top of it. It's all for you, honey.
Thanks.
All for you.
Listen,
I'm listening.
this Community Watch program has really gone downhill. All we do is eat.
I,
Not a whole lot of watching.
all eating all the time. Ever since Stacy's Donuts moved next door, I just couldn't get enough. Just gotta keep eating and watching. Eating and a little bit of watching.
Just a little bit of watching.
Just
we
a little.
need a lot more action. I mean, those kids. The other, hold on.
I know, it's
My heart rate's getting up.
yeah, you just gotta calm down there, bud. You just gotta watch that whole cardio thing.
Those kids knocked over our mailbox.
Holy cow! Our mailbox!
And I
Sacred.
woke up and I glanced out the window, but I was just way too tired to pick up the phone and call you and say, I'm watching this happen right now.
It's alright. I didn't get out of bed at all yesterday. Not once. I stayed in that bed, and every time I thought about it, I hyperventilated.
I canceled my Netflix subscription.
I turned off my TV. It was just too much energy that I was using, just watching.
I took boards and I nailed them to every single window in my house.
So that you couldn't see
And
outside?
I didn't want to see the light of day.
No. I closed my eyes and tucked it underneath my head for 5 weeks last month. And I almost didn't have the energy to do that, These donuts.
Must have been one of those special months.
It's a very special month.
Like leap year, except on January.
January. All the way through January 53rd.
Man, that's a whole lot of not watching. But things are gonna change. We're starting right now.
That's it. I'm putting down my donut.
It's summer. People are getting more excited. I heard a statistic.
You did?
Yeah. I heard a statistic that when it gets hot, people get more frisky and
Oh.
frivolous and fraternalist.
We can't have any fraternal.
I'm not done by 66%.
66% more fraternalism?
That's right.
We can't have that in our neighborhood.
That's right.
Our neighborhood is fraternalism free.
That's right. We will not have another Delta Phi Omega situation.
No. No deltas, no phi's, nor no omegas.
That's right. No fraternities in this neighborhood.
No. Ow. Not a single one. We are going to pledge them right out. We are going to give them the donuts. That's what we're going to do.
I think you got yourself onto something.
I think something is
I'd like to hear a
odd.
little bit more information before I completely commit.
Well, I think the donuts, it makes us fat, so if we make them fat and out of breath like this, they'll just want to sit around and no fraternalization. I think that solves the problem there with both the donuts. It's a nice package. It's wrapped.
Perfect. It's been so long since we've gone to town.
It's probably still there, I'm sure that through these last few months, the winter has not destroyed all of it.
And really, that is a loud sound coming from the factory.
Factories are all there are now. The economy, it's just all factories now. All factories.
That's scary.
It's bleak. It's the winter of our economy.
Yeah. Hey, no big deal, but it's kind of hard to see out the window with your head in the way.
I am driving here. We have to.
Yeah, I know. There's something you can do. Anything. A little better.
Yeah.
Little better. Just a little bit. Yeah. There
All right.
we go.
Okay. Yeah, this is a little uncomfortable, and just gonna need you to watch,
Yep.
because.
There's factories still.
All right. Okay. That's good.
They're not as loud as they once were earlier.
That's great.
About 2 miles back, they're a lot softer. It's like a sound more now than the one. Oh, there it goes again. It's picking up.
Must be coming back on them.
There it is.
They're still the same factories.
Yes.
Okay. Then we're on the right route then.
Oh my, it's getting. Yeah, you're driving right into it.
I drive it. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Then you promised me this car.
Well, that's,
You didn't even close it right because it's all jacked up.
well, son, that's a life lesson for you. Nothing that you get for free and in good shape is worth anything.
I would reframe that completely, Dad. And I'd say when your father makes a promise to you, it doesn't mean quite anything.
You had to learn that lesson somehow, son.
Well, what about the other 16 promises that you made to me? Next thing you're going to tell me is that those are garbage too!
You have no wife waiting for you in Alpaca. Not a one.
What about the other 15?
Me will not make you stronger.
What? That's not true! What the heck? I'm so weak! I can't turn this car over!
As I said, it's all been a lie, son.
I've been eating 3 pounds of meat a day! I am not any stronger.
Not a single bit.
What about number 3? Don't tell me that promise number 3 is true.
I'm afraid I do have to tell you, the skeletons of dogs are not made out of pure gold. No.
Well then we just gotta bring Bitsy to Sacred Ground. We just gotta take Bitsy and not take her to the gold store like we were originally planning. We just gotta take her to Sacred Ground.
I'm glad you finally realized that, son. Glad you finally realized
I'll do it.
There's also there's no soil in Kansas. Not a bit. It's all clay. That's apparently the 12th lie I told you. You had to learn somehow. You know, 20 years ago, my dad told me all 16 things that he promised me were lies. And now I've done 17 to you, which makes me a far better father than my dad. And maybe someday you too will have a son. And I hope that you will tell 18 lies to him. That you will continue our family tradition of being horrible to our children. And we will spread it across the globe. And we will be numerous. What do you say? Ice cream?
Okay.
When it comes to marketing, Mark, you are a genius. A genius. If I could convince half the people that you could, I'd be a genius too. And clearly not, so you're a genius.
You just gotta understand people.
You have to teach me, Mark. You have to show me what it is to be a genius.
You peer into their soul and you tell them what you want. You want to be me.
I do. I want to be.
So then you want to be me.
That's genius. That is genius. Let me think.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it very, very wrong. It's the whole way that you're peering into my soul.
Okay, let me try this again. All right, I'm ready.
If you want to go to someone's soul, you gotta be willing to go to their soul.
I'm ready. I want to do this. I want to see the soul. The soul.
You gotta get through all the lies, the fears, the humanity.
I can do this, Mark. I'm ready.
No. You can go even deeper than that.
Oh God.
Just
Go
a little bit farther.
Okay.
Most people just go further, it's farther.
All right. Okay. I'm ready to see the souls.
What do you see? Tell me, what do you see?
I see it.
Tell me.
I see a man who really wants, who really deeply wants a Skylark. A Skylark automobile. That's what you deeply want.
That's true. It's true.
I would not have guessed that.
Oh,
Such a simple man. He's such a genius.
sure, now I want to buy one. Now I want to know what the features are of the Skylark automobile. I want to know if I can get 2.1 finance.
Oh, 100%. 100% 2.1 financing. I can see you riding down the road in your Skylark automobile. I can see you driving your family down that road. All 3 children, a wife that hates you, a father-in-law who thinks that you're worth nothing, and a small yappy dog. I see all of it.
You're getting there. You're getting
Yeah.
so deep. You're getting to go past the humanity.
Go past the humanity. I can see it, yes. Your wife is robot.
Robot.
A robot.
I didn't even know that about that myself.
Yes.
Keep going. I want to know. Tell me more. What kind of robot?
She's part of a plan to take over the world.
She is?
Yeah. Her children are a plant.
Plants.
Plants.
I,
They are plants. They're
What?
trees.
what?
They're trees in the back of your car.
They're trees.
Yes, because the Skylark
Like-
is so eco-friendly.
like
You're
evergreen-
raising trees.
Like evergreen trees?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I'm allergic.